Israel has marked the Jerusalem Day every year since 1967. That is when the city was reunited with Israel following a war. Last year, the Jerusalem Day March marked the beginning of the near 2-week-long conflict with Palestine. However, this year, Israel has decided to stick to the usual route despite recent tensions. Our correspondent, Jodie Cohen, brings us this ground report from Jerusalem. Take a look.
The Jerusalem Day holiday is marked every year in Israel since the reunification of the city at the end of the Six-Day War. And on this day, Israelis march in the Holy City. These marches usually come from the national religious community. They dance and sing loudly on the streets of Jerusalem to mark this day. But with joy also comes security. Jerusalem has been contested by Palestinians as their own. Because of this, on this day, extra police are deployed on the streets to maintain public safety. The police also blocks access to some streets to avoid the entry of Palestinians as the march proceeds. In the year 2021, the Israeli government changed the route of the march. The action came after the clashes between the Israeli and Palestinian communities at Al-Aqsa Mosque, also known as the Temple Mount among the Jewish. Along with the clashes, there were also threats made by the militant group Hamas that forced Israel to avoid the route through Damascus Gate, which leads to the Muslim majority area of the old city. The rerouting, however, failed in avoiding Hamas's attack. The group fired missiles at the Jerusalem city, bringing the march to a halt. The Israeli parliament also had to be evacuated given the attack. This attack led to the start of the 11-day war between Hamas and Israel. And a year after the war, Israel has decided to follow the usual march route. Despite the recent surge in attacks, the decision was taken by the Public Security Minister Balev, following the assessment on the ground situation with the police.
The march on the 29th of May is expected to pass through here, Jaffa Road, to Damascus Gate, into the Muslim quarter and then finish at the Jewish holy site, the Western Wall. Now, according to reports, Foreign Minister Lapid and Defence Minister Gantz haven't opposed the regular march route, but have apparently expressed reservations. The concern appears to be that the regular route may provoke further tensions, but that rerouting the march again would be a capitulation to terror. It remains to be seen if final approval for the route will be given by Prime Minister Bennett. Meanwhile, this Sunday, 40,000 people are expected to march in New York in what is being billed as the largest expression of solidarity with Israel outside of its borders. This is Jodie Cohen for WION World as One.